Hi, welcome to Rotten Rebel. I'm here with Sandra Solomon Fragrance.
Yes, hi.
Today we are going to go through 12 sexy night out fragrances for men and women.
Yes.
But instead of me picking 6 sexy night out fragrances for men, you have picked them.
Yes.
And I have picked 6 seriously sexy night out fragrances for men. So without further ado, let's get to it. So the first sexy night out fragrance for women that I chose is Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle. Oh my, spray it on. So what I really enjoy about this one is that it's fruity sweet. It has that pear note, which I think is fabulous. And if there's one thing Jean Paul Gaultier truly knows, then it's how to create sort of a mass appealing, sexy and playful kind of fragrances. I mean, La Malle, the entire La Malle collection for men is sort of a fun, playful one. And I feel that this is in that sort of the same vein, but for women.
Yeah.
So I know that you have something against this one.
Yes, and that's why I'm so quiet. I'm like, I don't want to agree,
But
I don't want to.
I don't care what
I
you
know
think
you
about this
don't.
one, because this one is a sexy one. So this one to me is an attention grabber. If I would stand next to someone, let's say in a bar, and I would pick up the scent, get a whiff of this one, then I would definitely be like, oh my, that smells so good. So this is sort of a seductive, fun, playful, flirty kind of fragrance, at least to me. So how do you feel about it?
Actually, I had this one once, and I didn't like it at all.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good thought with the fruitiness, but there is something just putting me off. And I think that's, to me, the fruits in this one, especially the pear, smells like synthetic pear. And synthetic doesn't have to be bad if it smells good, but I think this just smells like something old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's just pretend we didn't hear that one. And let's just agree to disagree. I think this is a really nice one. It is going to get you attention when you go out.
Yeah, people will be like...
No, they won't. So yeah, that was my first pick. Let's move on to yours.
My first choice was Valentino Uomo
Ooh.
Noir Absolu.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so this has sandalwood, incense, a great incense, and some spices like cinnamon and pepper. And this is crazy, insanely sexy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good pick.
I know.
I mean, I think I am going to approve your pick.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit disappointed that you didn't approve my first pick.
Oh, so now we have a beef again.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree. I think this one is a fantastic one. I usually have something against too incensey kind of fragrances. But this is incense done in a beautiful way together with the sandalwood. It's so sexy.
This is just incense in the perfect way. It's warm, it's round, it's sweet, it's just very attractive.
How do you think about this one? Is it a night out with your buddies? And or is it night out when I'm going to a bar?
This is night out if I'm going to a date. I would definitely want the man to smell like this. Or the guy walking past you in the bar and you kind of like sniff along with him. Yeah.
And I can report that this one has an insanely sexy scent trail. So you are definitely going, and the scent is quite unique. So you are definitely going to get noticed with this one. And most people are going to think that it's a super sexy scent. So good one. Let's move on to the next one. So for my next pick, I decided to go super niche with a scent from Kilian. And this one is Good Girl Gone Bad. And I wanted something that is definitely different. And I wanted something that is super heavy on the florals, which this one is. So this is white florals together with a bit of rose, a bit of cedar, and something else. And that something else makes it so damn good. This is not like super sharp or super heady kind of floral. It's just magical in a sexy way.
Yeah. This is so extremely good. And the feeling as a woman when you put this on is you feel so elegant, you feel so classy, sexy. You feel like you have all the luxury in the world. This smells so good.
And exactly what you just said is exactly how I perceive this scent. If you want a floral that is magnificent, stunning, that will get you attention when you are out, then you gotta make sure to get the nose on this one.
So
What?
I had a girls' night out the last week, and I went past you and I borrowed this from you, and I smelled amazing. I didn't get any compliments.
Are you sure?
At least they didn't say it to me.
Oh, they didn't say it to
No
you.
one said it to me.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Shame on
But I was
you.
like, wow, you smell so good the whole evening.
Okay. Well, were they females or males?
Females.
Okay. So I'm gonna almost guarantee that if someone would have picked this one up when you were out, they
We
would have
were
given you.
sitting in a corner, so maybe I wasn't moving around
Okay.
as much as
Well,
I should have.
Let's just say not everyone is going to give you a compliment, but chances are that you are going to land one. But more importantly, you are definitely going to get attention when you put this one on. People are going to know that, oh, who just stepped into the place because it smells amazing.
Well, I guess my appearance must have scared them off.
Ooh, whoa, no. So yeah, this one is a fantastic floral one that I think is amazing, and it's super sexy for a night out.
I couldn't make this list without having Initio high frequency on it. I mean, this is the most beautiful almond fragrance you can imagine, and this one on a man is crazy, insanely sexy. And I don't know why I never ever smell this on men when I'm out.
I think it could be. I think high frequency is a fantastic one, but I think it could be because a lot of guys maybe are scared away by that almond. That's number one. Almond is something that not a lot of people are used to when it comes to fragrances. And the second one is that it has a slight hint of something floral in it.
Yeah, it's white florals in it.
So
Yeah.
that could be something that scares people away. But
guys, almonds and white flowers will get you the girls because this smells so good. Yeah.
and I approve of that message because whenever I put this one on and when I go out with it, I usually get some form of like, oh my, you smell so good. Skip that, oh my, that's me. But something along the lines with, oh no, I was just gonna say oh my again.
It's so crazy how everyone we meet just says to you, oh my,
Yeah.
oh
No, but
my, you are such
like,
a nice guy, oh my.
At least a comment, you smell really good. So yeah, I really enjoy this one. Good pick. Let's move on to the next one. So it's no secret that I absolutely love Mon Guerlain, and my next pick is Mon Guerlain Eau de Parfum. So here you go, spray it on. This one is, I think basically the entire collection, the Mon Guerlain collection, is a fantastic one. But this one, it feels luxurious. It has something powdery about it. It has something sweet about it. It has the tops. It has the lows, the mids. It's complex yet highly approachable and easily likable. And it's definitely a mix of something classy yet sexy. This is to me something just simply beautiful and attention grabbing. I just love this one.
Yeah, I would say that this is not sexy, but more like sensual, more like piquing your interest.
Yeah. So it's not super sexy. It's not sexy dirty.
No.
But to me, there is a hint of sexiness in all that elegance and class. I just love this one. This does something to my brain. I can't speak when I get a whiff of this one. I just love this one, and I can highly recommend it to you if you are looking for a sexy fragrance for a night out.
Can you just sniff this? I just wanted to like get you speechless so we can move on to the next one.
No. This is so beautiful. Let's move on to the next one.
My next choice is Herod. the one and only. If there were only one fragrance in the world, I would love it to be this one. This is the most beautiful tobacco and vanilla fragrance there is.
Yeah.
It's elegant, it's classy, it's crazy sexy. And yeah, this is a masterpiece. You want to spray it on?
Yes,
Or
yes,
should I?
yes. And I am, in a weird way, really happy that you picked this one because this is one of my 4 life fragrances. Oh,
Yeah.
whoa. So this is like, I mean, there are quite a lot of fragrances out there that are both smoky with the tobacco in a sweet way.
Yeah.
But this one has the tobacco, the sweetness, something slightly sort of powdery about it.
Yeah.
The vanilla is that luxurious kind of vanilla
Yeah.
that Parfums de Marly is
This
so
is a
damn
unique
good.
vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nothing else.
So this one to me is probably one of the most luxurious tobacco fragrances that has that sweetness in
Yeah.
them.
Does it have any rum? I don't think so, but I get something like rum,
Something boozy.
vanilla, and tobacco.
I wonder if it's maybe something that is like berry or cherry or something like.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sure there's any boozy notes in it.
No,
I
I
can't
don't
pick
think
it up.
so.
But yeah, this one is such an amazing one, and I can highly recommend it to you guys. The only thing is that while it is a quite strong performer, I do recommend you if you are putting this one on for a night out, please do at least try and overspray a bit,
Yeah.
because that's the best way to get noticed with this one.
Yeah.
And when people get a whiff of this one, the scent trail.
And this one oversprayed this is a beautiful fragrance to overspray.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
almost better when it's oversprayed.
Yeah. You should not just put three
No.
sprays on with this one. So that was an awesome pick.
Yeah.
Highly recommended for you guys. I decided to go with Xerjoff Bouquet Ideale. Spray it on.
Yeah.
So this one to me has so many. This one to me is multifaceted. It has so many different sides. It's a bit woody. It's
Yeah.
definitely sweet. It's spicy. It's warm. Oh, I
Yeah.
got a whiff of it. It's so good. It is so
This is
good.
so good.
So if I would be out ordering a drink, standing in a bar, or just chatting with my
Yeah.
friends in the bar, and I would get a whiff of this one, I would definitely just lose my ability to talk. And I would be like, whoa, what was that? What was that? I would go almost Neanderthal with this one.
Wow.
This one to me is sexy. This is something you put on when you want to go out for a night out, and when you want attention, and when you want people to think that it's a sexy scent.
Yeah,
No
and
doubt.
the only thing to think about with this one, if you're a woman wearing it, is always overspray. Always. And always bring the bottle and spray through the evening. Because this turns into a skin scent far too soon. So, but that doesn't take anything away from it, that it's very, very beautiful and sexy. So just use it and overspray it, and you will be fine.
And one thing I always bring an atomizer with me.
Yeah.
So if I am going out for a night out, I make sure that I put my scent of the night in an atomizer so that I can reapply throughout the night. It doesn't matter if I'm just going out for 3 hours, just for a drink or something. I gotta make sure that I have something to top up the scent with.
Yeah.
So yeah, Xerjoff, highly recommended if you are looking for a seriously sexy night out fragrance for women.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one.
Yes, so a sexy night out can't be done without some leather. And this is Acqua di Parma leather. This is the most crazy, insane, sexy, dirty, wonderful. I don't have any more words. This is so incredibly good.
Yeah, this is how do you say it?
Unapologetic.
Yeah, there you go. This one does not apologize.
No.
This one claims the room or the fucking bar. I don't know where you are. Bar you what?
Or the women's attention. Women's attention.
Yeah, it demands attention wherever you go because it's such a bold, strong, and unique kind of scent. This is leather done in a. I always try sort of describe it in a sort of that it's raw, smoky, and in your face. So it's not smoky in the sense that it's tobacco, but there's something sort of a smoky quality about it.
Yeah.
I just love this one.
I think this has the same effect on me like Mon Guerlain has on you. Or,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just standing here like...
Okay.
So this is the one to shut me up with.
Okay. So yeah, that was Acqua di Parma's leather. I mean, if you love leather, then this is like a no-brainer. Then you gotta make sure to get this one. So next up is a new favorite of mine when it comes to female fragrances, and that is Lancôme's La Vie est Belle edition Blanche. Here you go, spray it on. So this one to me is something that is a bit musky. It's definitely powdery. It feels like it has vanilla. The sweetness feels multifaceted to me. So it's not just one kind of sweetness. This is one of my latest favorites when it comes to female fragrance. It's so good. So this one to me, the reason why I picked this one is because it's definitely sexy, but I feel that it has a good balance between the sexiness and something that I would maybe say a bit elegant.
Yes.
So it's not just raw sexy.
No, this is elegant, sexy, definitely.
But this one is so good. I really enjoy this one. And if you love musky fragrances with a bit of florals to it, you can definitely pick up the iris in this one. With a bit of sweetness in it, then put this one on. I can guarantee you that you will get attention when you put this one on.
And I would like to say that if you do like Donna from Valentino, you will like this one. Because this is quite similar to that one, but I think it has some more of the sweetness. So this is, but I wouldn't want to have only one of them. I do want to have both. But if you do like Donna, you will like this one.
I think I actually prefer this one. If I had to pick one for a woman, I would definitely pick this one over Donna Valentino.
And I'm going to agree with you. This is like a better version of Donna. And I never thought I would say that.
And this is probably one of my favorites from the La Vie est Belle collection so far. I really enjoy this one. So highly recommended if you are looking for a sexy night out fragrance for women. Let's move on to the next one.
And I was about to say, oh my God, but I'm not going to say that because you usually say that. So I'm just going to say, if it was possible to marry a fragrance, this is the one I would marry.
Whoa.
And this is Ormonde Jayne Montabaco Intensivo. This is actually as good as Herod. And you know, if you have seen my videos before, you know how much I love Herod. So please spray this on.
I think I was thinking about this one when you had picked Herod, but there's a big difference between this one and Herod, and that's the reason why I did not compare them against each other, because Herod is loaded with sweetness. This one is not, and the tobacco in this one is really different to the tobacco in Herod. So this one to me is probably the best, most luxurious tobacco that I ever put my nose
Yeah.
to. This
Yeah.
feels like layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of the most amazing, beautiful tobacco that you can
Yeah.
find, and a few other notes.
And what I do like about it is that it has all those layers of tobacco, but this is also like smoked tobacco. So when someone, this is so crazy because I don't like people smoking and I don't like the smell of smoke, but this is like tobacco when you're smoking. And that smells so good.
So yeah, this one, do not expect this one to be anything like Herod,
No.
because it's not.
No.
It lacks that sweetness.
Yes.
But that to me is a good thing. So I put on, the feeling I get when I put on Herod is really different from the feeling I get when I
Yeah.
put this one on. This one gives me more of a truly luxurious, unique, and sort of a classy and elegant kind of scent.
And crazy sexy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. But Herod, thanks to its sweetness, gives me at least a more sort of actually sexy vibe.
Okay.
So this is interesting because this is perception, and
Yeah.
the way you perceive the scent is different from me.
Yes.
Both are insanely good. No one else, because so few men have this. No, you're not going to meet someone who has this, which means that you are going to smell so damn unique. Yeah, good one. This is luxury tobacco, class, elegance, and according to Sandra, an insane amount of sexiness in it as well. So yeah, good pick, highly recommended for a night out. Let's move on. Next up, we have another new fragrance that quickly turned out to be one of my favorite ones for women, and that is Shalimar. I always keep forgetting the name. Planifolia.
Millésime Planifolia.
Millésime. There's something else. Millésime vanilla.
Millésime vanilla Planifolia.
Yeah, something like that. So this one, I spray it on.
Yes.
This one to me is probably the sexiest and most dirty sexy of them all. Out of these, this is seriously sexy. So this one to me is like a big bomb of vanilla. But the vanilla is not your standard kind. It's a more sort of a multifaceted one. I believe Guerlain has a special kind of method to processing the vanilla, which makes it this way. It's also powdery. It has a bit of spices to it. And here comes the kicker. In the beginning, you get that cool vanilla, which is not your common kind of vanilla. But then later on in the dry down, in comes a hint of something that is leathery and animalic. And that is when you just rev up the sexiness to an insanely high amount. That's when this one really screams at you in a sexy way.
Yes, that's when the dirty part begins.
This one is, I mean, it's insanely good for a night out. It's strong enough to get you noticed. It's unique enough to get you noticed. It's sweet and dirty enough to make it dirty and seriously sexy.
Yes, and this is also perfect for the morning after, because this is a beast when it comes to performance. If you put this on for your night out, you will still smell like this in the morning. And the dirtier side of it will be even more prominent. Yeah, so this is like night out and morning after.
And the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is another one that it almost makes me speechless. I can highly recommend it to you if you are looking for a for a seriously sexy night out fragrance.
The last one on my list is Paco Rabanne Dandy Me from the Paco collection, and I believe that you have like the first review on YouTube.
Yes, I do.
One. So
yes,
check
I
that
do.
one out if you
I'm
wanna
gonna
know
link
more.
to the first review on YouTube with this one.
Yeah.
Good
so
pick.
we have rose, sandalwood, and
I believe
vanilla.
there's vanilla in it. Yeah.
This is insanely sexy, and it's fruity and it's light, but at the same time it's sweet and round and deep and just everything you could ever wish for in a fragrance.
If you enjoy sweet florals with a seriously sexy creamy side, then this one is a must.
And this is once again a sweet floral, which is wonderful on a man.
This one is though different from the other floral in this list.
Yeah.
So this one is not like a girl gone bad kind of sweet.
No.
This is more masculine, I would say. But either way, the way this creamy sweet blend with that floral touch spreads through the air is amazing. This is an attention grabber for sure. I have not met a single woman who doesn't end up loving this one.
No, and this is so good that I would actually buy it for myself. But the first time I smelled it, it was on a man. So ever since then, I don't want to ruin it by wearing it myself. I only want to smell it on men.
Okay. Yeah, if you have the chance, make sure you get your hands on it because I think it's so good. Make sure you check out my review of it. I'm gonna say that this one was a really good pick.
Yeah.
And a good thing about this one is I don't feel that I have anything quite like it in my collection. So to me, this is quite a unique kind of scent.
Yeah.
Highly addictive, seriously sexy, and perfect for a night out. So there you go, those were some seriously sexy night out fragrances for men and women. Thanks for coming over, always a pleasure.
And can I just add something? If you are a guy or a woman and you have seen this list, don't think that you are done only by getting these fragrances and spraying like 1 and 2. Because the worst thing is when you put something on and people can't smell it. I was out one time and one guy was like, "Oh, you want to see how I smell?" And I was like sniffing his neck and all I could feel was like old manish.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you need to apply the fragrances with many sprays.
What kind of weirdo was that? He just asked you if you can sniff him. Okay.
No, he was so proud for wearing a fragrance and he must have been like 1, 2.
Okay. Yeah. That's a weird one. But yeah, I agree. I think if you are going out, like I mentioned previously, make sure you overspray, or even better, spray it in a good way that you actually get noticed, and then make sure you bring an atomizer with you and top up, because when you're out, usually it's sort of a kind of warm, you have a lot of people around you, that fragrance is going to disappear quite quickly. So make sure you just bring an atomizer with you and you're going to be fine, and most likely get more compliments and more attention. So yeah, thanks for coming over, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. Please do drop a like on this video. Thank you. And make sure you head on over to Sandra Solomon's Fragrance channel. I'm going to link to her channel in the description below. Follow her and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.